I'm Antonio Santoni. I'm the lead artist of the King NFT Series by Ronnie Coleman. This collection consists of 8 pieces, one for each year that Ronnie won Mr. Olympia, and one exclusive piece called the King, which cements his legacy as the king of bodybuilding. In terms of the art for this collection, we chose specific poses for each year that Ronnie won Mr. Olympia. These poses are iconic to that specific year, and it is considered that he won those years based on those poses. So that's why we chose specific poses. There's also the environment that we built around the concept of Ronnie being the king of bodybuilding. So we created a castle and a village, and everything is happening inside this room, inside this castle, which is sort of a museum that holds all of those beautiful sculptures of Ronnie Coleman. So in terms of my background on why am I the person doing this, just a little bit of a side note about myself. I started doing back in 2015. I was commissioned by Ronnie and his team to make the 3D renders of the products, the supplement line of products of Ronnie Coleman. And we've been working together all those years. During this year in 2020, we started working with the AR application. We worked on it for 6 months, basically creating the Ronnie version of in AR, where the audience can interact with Ronnie. And when we learned about this new thing, the NFTs and all this stuff, we developed the concept, and that's how I got involved in it. And so I reached out to some of people on my team, which helped me work with the AR application. We sort of put together a team of about 4 artists and myself, and we make this thing. It took since April to all the way to now, beginning of December, to get the art done, because each piece, although it's just a 3D version of Ronnie, we really model each one of those meshes using the reference of how his body looked each one of those years. So if you start in 98, his physique is different than the one in 2005. And we went into the details of how the bicep looked in this year. We had to look at hundreds of pictures to show the progression and to get it right, because the most important thing was to do something. Although it's a 3D environment, right? So there's a component of entertainment, and it's a fantasy land that we've created, but this all grounded in reality. So we wanted to be accurate in terms of the anatomy of Ronnie. But when you look at that King Ronnie, or the 2005, where he's like flexing his bicep, and you see the abs and all this stuff, look at those pictures. That's accurate to how he looked during that year. And so looking back at the whole process, I think that one of the things that I think was the most rewarding in terms of, like, as an artist, a creative person, is to be able to work directly with the talent and the person we are modeling or recreating in 3D. And not only me, but the guys who work with me. We all worked on the different meshes and the different poses, and we send it to Ronnie, and he will give us notes about what he would like to get changed, or what was a better representation of to be more accurate. But like doing that one-on-one in Zoom or video calls, but that was the process, and it was very rewarding. It's really we worked together to get this thing looking the way he wanted it to look, and that was really fun, really cool.
In this kingdom, strength is currency. Men compete for power and recognition. The strong rule over the weak. But in the end, there is only one king to rule them all. All hail King Ronnie.